Hey Fit Fam, Happy New Year. We've got a new month of programming starting tomorrow, January 4, and so let's get right into it. Our progression is going to be building up to, by the end of the month, a 5-rep push press. The push press, remember with that barbell, is a dip and a drive up. This is actually not a level method assessment, but that's okay. It's a really good movement. So we've got heavy fives weekly, and then we'll go into drop sets, starting with a higher percentage and decreasing that percentage, but increasing in volume as we go throughout the month. So really good lift here, and it's kind of cool that we're all working on building up to a 5-rep max by the end. Our system that we have this month is called Aerobic Power and Endurance. So without going too nerdy with all this, aerobic means with oxygen, and then the power side of things is using your muscle burn, strength, endurance. So expect to see breathe and burn workouts, both erring on the side of ventilation and breathing side, and also erring on the side of the muscle burn side of things. But then where we can really emphasize things is going into some longer workouts. And what we're trying to do here is build our foundation, get a really strong foundation endurance wise. And that's going to lead into, we'll be able to, it's like the foundation of a house. If that's strong, we can build onto that, and our bodies and our fitness is just like that. So the other thing that goes along with that, I'll just jump to it. Mashup Wads. This is our fun piece for the month. A mashup wad is just a bunch of wads kind of mashed up into one. And these can be really fun. You'll have different couplets. So you might start off with one couplet, take a little break, go to the next wad with some different movements. And so I think variety is the spice of life, and it also makes CrossFit really enjoyable. So we'll be able to experience a lot of different movements through these mashup wads. And then that also feeds into our system of aerobic power and endurance. We also have an emphasis on posterior chain. That is our virtuosity for the month. So being really good with certain things, and posterior chain. So what that is the set of muscles on your posterior. So your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings, your traps, all going to be emphasized. And so those are the muscles that propel us forward, that make us go. And we want to also explore some different movements that go along with that. We haven't done too many back extensions, for instance, Sorensen holds. These are all things that I think when we have themes in our programming, that you're definitely able to hit movements that we normally don't hit, and we're not ignoring certain movements. And it goes along with the variety piece as well. Atlas stones, that's a fun strongman movement. I think we're going to see some of those in week 2. So still going to do squats and things that we are traditionally not posterior chain movements. In fact, the better our posterior chain is, the better the squat becomes. If there's one weak link in our posterior chain, then our squat breaks down. Lastly, we have our skill work that we're going to be working on weekly. We're going to have one dedicated day each week towards a skill. And we normally do a lot of skill work, but it's going to be a little more intentional. And so week 1, we've got some handstand walks, and of course that's going to be all leveled out, and an opportunity for everybody to get a handstand skill in. And if you've been a member at 7070 for any length of time, you know that we're all about powerful moments, and just doing experiencing those new movements, first time doing double unders, first time inverting yourself. And I think we'll get a lot of those powerful moments out of this skill sessions. Week 2, rope climbs. Have you ever climbed a rope? Okay, now's a chance to do that. Or how do we become better at descending on a rope? Places for all levels to become better with these skills. So that's going to be a fun part of our programming. And yeah, just overall really excited about what this month is going to hold for us. If you have any questions, let us know. If you want to do an athlete check-in and speak to us one-on-one, we love taking in that feedback. So let's kick off the year on a good note. Let's set the tone. Thanks a lot, Fit Fam. We'll see you in the gym.